Today on Culinary Connection, we take you behind the scenes for a glimpse into the exciting and fast-growing world of the culinary artist. We jet from coast to coast as we connect with top chefs at leading destinations. You'll see inspiring success stories and learn how you too could be part of a fabulous culinary adventure. And later in the show, we'll head to Lincoln Culinary Institute to meet some aspiring chefs and spend time with their award-winning instructors. We'll watch students design towering chocolate showpieces, learn the art and science of food preparation, and even face off in a culinary challenge. We'll also connect with several renowned chefs who are developing culinary styles that are uniquely their own. You need a recipe, the right ingredients, and an understanding of preparation to create savory and memorable dishes. Success in the culinary industry also requires a recipe, and that's just what Lincoln Culinary Institute offers its students, a recipe for connecting with success. We'll show you how Lincoln Culinary Institute can help you transform your culinary passions into an exciting and rewarding career as a professionally trained chef. You'll see this and much more today on Culinary Connection. The challenges, opportunities, and accomplishments of today's professional chefs are as diverse as the establishments they work in. Yet each of them shares one special quality: passion.
The culinary world is just at its highest point right now, at zenith, but yet it's still going to explode.
It's a very, very successful industry. You can make a lot of money doing it. You can be a very happy person doing it, but it takes a lot of hard work.
It's a blast. There's so many opportunities that you can work anywhere in the world doing exactly what you love.
A chef's career is deliciously rewarding, requiring dedication, commitment, and long hours for chefs to perfect their craft.
The reason I do what I do is because I love it.
This is not a job that you kind of think, well, maybe let me try to do it. You're either in or you're out.
It's just incredibly rewarding to have somebody come back after a meal and just let you know that they're gonna remember that forever, that made their night.
For me, the greatest compliment is not that I'm cooking it, but is the reaction from the people when they're eating it. And to me, that's a huge inspiration.
There's a passion that's exponentially fueling growth and excitement within the culinary industry. Today's chef is part artist, part scientist. Whether your style is creating extravagant chocolate dessert displays or reinventing cuisine through molecular gastronomy, the field is becoming more and more specialized, giving you numerous opportunities to connect with the industry. To be a specialist, you need training. And with the excitement and popularity surrounding many of today's chefs comes your need for an excellent culinary education. An education that begins at Lincoln Culinary Institute. As part of the Lincoln Educational Services family, the Lincoln Group of schools have been providing hands-on career training for over 65 years, and Lincoln Culinary Institute has been a connection for success with many accomplished chefs in the industry.
My time here at Lincoln Culinary, it really gave me the basics. It gave me the basics of understanding what I was going to be looking forward to coming into the real world of being a chef in the industry.
Well, I feel it's critical to go to culinary school like Lincoln Culinary, so that way it shows possible employers in the future that you are serious and you have the passion and drive for pursuing this as a career.
Are you craving more? With training from Lincoln Culinary Institute, you too can develop your own culinary style. By mixing your passion and creative talents, you can connect to your new career in the amazing culinary field. With perfectly paired program offerings in the culinary arts, international baking and pastry, to Italy's international program, Lincoln offers the perfect flavors of programs for you. Go ahead, put your love for culinary creation to work. Contact Lincoln Culinary Institute now to learn how you too can be a part of this exciting and challenging world. Today's chefs are trained and skilled in the creation of Epicurean masterpieces, and Lincoln's course programs provide solid foundational skills and a theoretical understanding that can enable you to begin creating your own culinary masterpieces. You'll be immersed in interactive training that teaches you through genuine experience, not just theory. You'll get a real taste of what it's like to work and excel in the exciting world of culinary arts. We've just heard about the passion that fuels the culinary experience. When we return, we'll travel to a few of Lincoln Culinary Institute campuses to see how you too can get the training you'll need for a career in the culinary field.
These are the tools of your trade. This is where you create your masterpiece. For many successful chefs, the missing ingredient has been Lincoln Culinary Institute. Lincoln Culinary Institute's qualified instructor chefs will focus your training in the tools used in culinary arts and international baking and pastry. The Culinary Arts program will accelerate your path into the culinary industry, where you'll learn knife skills such as slicing, dicing, julienne, bâtonnet, tournée, chiffonade, and fillet, while preparing Mediterranean and European cuisines. The International Baking and Pastry program will expedite your path into the baking profession, where you'll learn how to temper chocolate, blow, cast, and pull sugar into decorative showpieces, advanced cake decorating techniques, and so much more. Whatever's on your menu, Lincoln Culinary Institute will be your recipe for success. Call or visit us online to start setting up for a sizzling new career. Lincoln Culinary Institute has the tools you need to create your masterpiece.
Welcome back to Culinary Connection. You'll need a thorough understanding of the fundamentals to build a lasting and rewarding career in the culinary industry. Lincoln Culinary Institute offers you that foundation. Lincoln's excellent instructors, hands-on environment, and student focus are baked in to create something special, an experience. Lincoln Culinary Institute has campuses in Hartford and Shelton, Connecticut, Columbia, Maryland, and West Palm Beach, Florida. One vital ingredient you'll find at each of these locations is the wealth of knowledge and experience Lincoln Culinary Institute's instructors bring to the table.
As the Dean of Lincoln Culinary Institute, my chief responsibility is to make sure that I have the greatest chef instructors possible, because they are the ones who actually touch the lives of each student.
Lincoln's instructors are absolutely incredible. They're professional, they're kind, they're welcoming. They really give you a sense of mentorship that you would look for anywhere.
The guys that I know that are still currently instructors there, have worked in some of the finest hotels, finest establishments all over the country.
They just motivate you. They push you. If they see something in you, they're gonna keep pushing.
It's every opportunity is what you make it, but here it was the chefs would go out of their way to see your potential and your specific needs and take them, make you flourish and blossom.
You have multiple education paths to choose from at Lincoln Culinary Institute. You'll look forward to participating in classes designed to motivate and educate in an active, focused, hands-on atmosphere. First, let's take a look at culinary arts. In Lincoln's Culinary Arts program, you receive hands-on training in culinary labs with industry-specific equipment and kitchen tools. Every day, you'll create and develop appetizing dishes while building a strong food preparation foundation. Coursework includes advanced skills in seafood, poultry and meats, baking and pastry techniques, global cuisines and culture, food service operations, and more. You'll also learn the secrets used in preparing the world's finest cuisines. Whether it's Italian, Asian, Caribbean, Mediterranean, French, or other savory countries, you'll have the opportunity to develop your own style with a wide range of international dishes and ingredients.
In the Culinary Arts program, we start them very basically. They come in, we start them with knife skills, basic sanitation, how to saute, how to cook, what is sauteing, what is braising, moving up into more advanced things, how to butcher meats, different kinds of fish, a little bit of baking and pastry. And then we finish up with a restaurant type class where they actually get to cook and serve customers.
To be honest, my favorite class was global cuisine because we cooked from, I believe, 40 different countries in a matter of 11 weeks.
When I came here, I knew how to cook, but I didn't know the science behind cooking, why this browns or why that melts or why these two flavors come together. Here they teach you a lot of the science.
Our graduates walk away with good technical skills because they produce over and over the same foods, the same skills, the slicing, the dicing, the fabrication of meats. They walk away with good sauce making skills, and I think what they walk away with most importantly is the ability to make good decisions.
The culinary industry has many exciting opportunities, but it's also very competitive. Whether you're looking to be a sous chef, an executive chef at a 5-star restaurant, or run your own restaurant, Lincoln Culinary Institute takes great pride in preparing its students for real-world careers.
We want to really give them a glimpse of what it's like to be in a fast-paced, high-pressured restaurant or hotel job or a cooking job.
You have a time frame that the chef gives you to prepare something, which you're going to encounter when you're in a real kitchen.
The chefs that, that I worked under at that time that I learned from were some of the most passionate chefs I've ever worked under.
We don't treat them as a number, we treat them as a person themselves. So when you have that kind of a family atmosphere, they don't fear coming up to you, asking you questions.
The instructors are always there for you, so as long as that you have that drive and the passion for learning, it's definitely the right environment to start your career in.
The International Baking and Pastry program also provides students hands-on training. From old world baking and pastry traditions to contemporary influences created in culinary labs with industry-specific equipment and kitchen tools, Lincoln is the place. Whether it's baking sugary confections or sculpting chocolate or blown sugar masterpieces, you'll have the opportunity to develop your own style while learning the science behind your creations.
Here at Lincoln Culinary Institute, what we pride ourselves on is that everybody goes through the basic baking program that gives everybody the basic knowledge of baking from A to Z.
The art of bread making, European pastries, chocolate, cakes, wedding cakes, gum paste, flowers, the art of pulled and blown sugar, plating desserts.
For me, the most amazing part right now has been sugar work. It's amazing how much stuff you can create with it. It's just like working with glass. You can play with it all around and you can create wonderful things.
If you're looking for adventure, then the Advanced Italian Culinary Arts program will sweeten your cooking education with this truly unique experience. Students have the opportunity to continue their program in Italy, fulfilling their personal journey to master Italian cooking while developing a versatile range of essential culinary skills.
The Italian program, they come in and they go through the regular culinary arts program. At the end of that program where the other students would go on their externship, the Italian students will come back for a whole semester here, learning all strictly Italian food, Italian language. They'll spend a whole semester here, then they'll go abroad to Italy. And they spend 3 weeks at our school in Italy, and then they do a 12-week externship actually in Italy, which is really nice.
I would tell you today, right now, that I do not regret going to Italy. It was the best decision I made career-wise. It's the best decision I made, period.
With great instructors, hands-on training in real kitchen environments, and the opportunity to learn abroad, Lincoln Culinary has many program offerings to help you pursue your culinary dreams.
Lincoln Culinary Institute is a magical place where people from all over the world come to share their love for food, their excitement, their passion for serving people, for being excited about food. Once you get here, you're just surrounded by all these foodies. It's amazing.
Lincoln Culinary Institute is an exciting place of creation, and the success of our graduates is our pièce de résistance. Let's visit with some Lincoln graduates who are enjoying great careers and making a difference in their communities. We will also spend time with a few high-profile chefs working for some of the top resorts, restaurants, and country clubs in the country. Contact Lincoln Culinary Institute now to learn how you too can be a part of this exciting and challenging world. Getting into the field and working in a professional environment can be a critical step in your learning experience. Having that opportunity can be key, and Lincoln's programs can make it happen for you. So, how do they do it? Connections. The culinary industry is highlighted in television shows, magazines, local community events, and food clubs. And as customers have become more sophisticated and passionate about fresh culinary experiences, their desire to try new dishes and food preparations has grown dramatically. The result? More chefs have gone out on their own to satisfy these demands by delivering their own style of cuisine. And the career opportunities this represents are almost limitless.
There are many opportunities for chefs. You could want to be a private chef on a yacht and sail around the world.
You can work anywhere from being a supervisor, you can work in the kitchen, you can work as an assistant, you can work as an executive, you can work in research and development.
You find yourself which area, which avenue you want to take, whether it be a personal chef, whether it be a banquet chef in a hotel, whether it be a chef in an independent living community, whether it be a chef in a country club. So there's lots of different avenues. I think it lies within yourself what direction you'd like to take and where your passion lies.
Along with these career opportunities comes competition. So how do these Lincoln grads get their foot in the kitchen? by utilizing Lincoln Culinary's industry connections and career services group with externships that are offered at some of the Lincoln campus locations.
But when they get out in the field, that's when they really show what they can do. And the externship is just another class to give them that experience so that when they're done with their externship, they can get hired on at another restaurant or the same restaurant full-time.
The externship here at Lincoln is incredible. It's 6 months of on-site experience, and you go out and you work in the field and you learn the bulk of your knowledge then, because they grade you. You have to write reports. It comes back, and all your chefs, you call them and they give you advice, and you go back into the kitchen and you see it happening. Like everything you learned in class, you watch happen before you, and it's just the most amazing experience.
Through the externship opportunities, you will gain invaluable real-world experience, building confidence and skill, while establishing great connections at restaurants, hotels, country clubs, resorts, and more. Speaking of industry connections, the prestigious Breakers Palm Beach Resort is one place that truly recognizes the great training Lincoln provides. The Breakers executive chef of banquets, Jeff Sims, has been in the business for over 30 years. Chef Sims oversees a team of 80 staff members to orchestrate all resort banquet operations and off-premise events. And his outstanding banquet fare rivals that served in the finest restaurants in the country.
You know, whether you're cooking for 10, 100, 500, it's really the same formula. But we actually do a lot of consumption reports on our events, so we know what's more popular and what items the guests are going to hit harder. And we typically, the more expensive it is, the more they're going to eat.
With all of the activity and demands of the Breakers, Chef Sims recognizes the need to bring in talented and enthusiastic chefs.
I've seen the classes and I've watched the teachers talk about something as simple as roasting. And it's important that it's done correctly, so these students have the right skill set coming in.
With all of his years of experience, Chef Sims understands the culinary industry and the way it has evolved. What's his advice to those looking to start a new career in the field?
I think one of the key things is their first job and their first few positions, whether while they're in school or when they first get out of school, are really crucial stepping stones. So they need to pick those very carefully, and they need to deliver the goods. And remember that they're working for somebody else and they're getting paid to produce. And they need to remember what they learned in school.
For our next location, we will visit the wine country, Napa Valley, California, where we connected with executive chef Jeffrey Jake at the lovely Silverado Resort and Spa. Chef Jake's passion for food and extensive knowledge of wine country cuisine has propelled him to outstanding achievements both in the Valley and throughout the world.
You know, I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy the people that I work with, and the fact that you know, my general manager, John Evans, is extremely supportive of food and beverage, which makes life a lot easier. He is willing to go, you know, to that extra step for us in the program to get the things that we need to do to make it happen.
It's obvious when you watch Chef Jake in action that he truly cares about his customers and wants to give them the best dining experience possible. As an executive chef, Jake develops the menu and works with his staff daily to make sure the cuisine is prepared the right way while also making time to connect with his customers at their tables.
It's not as easy as people think. They say, can I have a menu? And, you know, from a chef, you know, yeah, I could just write one out, but it becomes very personal, and because it's an expression of myself. You look at what your ingredients are for the season and then draw your inspiration from there.
Elevating to an executive chef position does take time, but the Silverado Resort is just another example of the career opportunities in the culinary field for Lincoln graduates. General Manager John Evans is in charge of hiring all personnel at the Silverado Resort, and having a solid foundation in culinary training stands out when he is looking for new chefs.
We think that an education from a school like Lincoln is critically important. It gives them the foundations, the basic principles of the trade they've chosen.
Working in the resort industry can be a lot of fun and makes for a great career, and the options are endless for professionally trained chefs that have a passion and drive to succeed. Chef Jake's career has certainly been fun and successful. What advice does he have for those looking to start a career in the culinary field?
You can't go into this profession half-hearted, because it does require a lot of stamina, a lot of dedication to the craft. And you know, each day you're reviewed in what you're doing by, you know, if you have 100 people in your dining room, you have 100 critics.
As you can see, when it comes to the culinary industry, there's a lot of information to digest. When we return, we'll visit with some of Lincoln Culinary's successful graduates and get some insights from their experiences. Stay tuned. Culinary Connection will be right back.
Meet today's chef, part artist, part scientist. Whether it's new cooking techniques, an expanding array of ingredients, or increased demands for healthy cuisine, today's chefs have many opportunities and are enjoying great success in various roles around the country. What's the key ingredient for many of these success stories? Lincoln Culinary Institute, where you'll have the opportunity to train in either culinary arts or international baking and pastry. In culinary arts, you'll learn international cuisine and culture, hospitality management, and more. If you ever dreamed of becoming an executive pastry chef, then the International Baking and Pastry program is for you. You will learn contemporary and classical cakes, artistry in sugar and chocolate, creating pastries, torts, creams, and so much more. At Lincoln Culinary Institute, you will gain a well-rounded foundation and education for whichever field of the culinary industry you aspire to enter. Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? Call or go online to get started today.
We're back with Culinary Connection. In the culinary world, your passion, training, connections, and opportunities are all prime ingredients for your most important creation: success. Let's visit with some Lincoln graduates that have taken their training and put it to work, making an impact in the culinary industry. There are a lot of decisions to make after graduation, and Lincoln Culinary Institute graduates Keisha Cave, John Sullivan, and Aaron Janis took different paths. But with hard work and dedication, the stars are aligning for each of them. Lincoln graduate Aaron Janis's aspirations to be a successful executive chef became a reality after his education at Lincoln Culinary Institute. His career path to Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago Club, a prestigious 6-star Diamond Award restaurant, was a direct result of hard work and dedication to his craft. Fine dining has a key connection to the club's success, and executive chef Janis provided an exquisite culinary experience for the club's members, including Donald Trump himself.
Here with membership, they come and they have dinner, 5-6 days a week, and they don't want the same thing every night. So that keeps us on our toes because we have to provide them with different menus on a nightly basis.
Chef Aaron and his staff created an exciting dining experience for the club members by providing savory dishes from classical, continental, New Caribbean, Italian, to New World cuisine for members' dining pleasures. The training Chef Janis received at Lincoln was critical to his success, and as a result, he hires new Lincoln graduates to join the culinary staff.
And the great thing about Lincoln Culinary students is that they have the foundation, but there's still a blank slate. So I can essentially take the person and mold them to how I want them to be here at the club, because every place is different. Every kitchen's different. So, to be able to take that modeling clay and be able to mold that cook into exactly how they need to be for this particular environment is what I find so important when I hire Lincoln Culinary students.
From a 6-star dining experience to fun and creative culinary experiences, Lincoln's graduates have many culinary styles and options. John Sullivan's culinary path and success came as an unexpected opportunity that has led to his role as general manager for Guanabanas restaurant in his own backyard.
About 3 years ago, I found myself, involved in a phenomenal company where we were in the building stages. So I literally built a kitchen, built 2 kitchens from the ground up, built a restaurant from the ground up, and had the opportunity to do a lot of the things that I really love about this business.
Guanabanas, based in Jupiter, Florida, has become a crowd favorite as locals and tourists alike enjoy the tropical atmosphere and cuisine that comes fresh from the surrounding area.
Myself and my partners are Floridians. We love Florida, and this is what Florida needs more of. And we take that, we carry that right into our kitchen, and the kitchen is Florida fish. If you don't catch it here, we don't serve it here.
John isn't the only Lincoln Culinary grad on board, as he has hired numerous Lincoln graduates as chefs to create new dishes that enhance the Guanabanas experience.
Lincoln Culinary is strong through here. At one point in time, I believe we had 8 members that have graduated from the school, actually 2 that were still attending that were working here, which I thought was just amazing.
To be now in charge of running a very busy restaurant, it's a gift.
There was something I was told in school by one of the chefs that was at the school, and he told me to quit chasing the dollar. Don't chase the dollar, chase the knowledge. Learn as much as you can, no matter where you go, learn, learn, learn. And that'll take you further than anything else will.
Culinary style is about a chef's passion, and Keisha Cave's passion was connecting with and giving back to her community. Keisha grew up in the small island country of Trinidad and always had a passion for food and knew she would own her own company one day. Keisha attended both the Culinary Arts and Italian program at Lincoln Culinary, and the experience helped her gain the knowledge and confidence to start her own business. My City Kitchen in Meriden, Connecticut.
My City Kitchen, it's a recreational culinary program. It's an after-school program for children 6 to 17 years old, and we teach them basic cooking skills. Since we've been open, over 150 kids come through the program. We have kids from the Boys and Girls Club, Beat the Street program.
Keisha came to the Boys and Girls Club, and she presented this idea that she had for My City Kitchen, and I thought it was a tremendous idea, and the relationship just built from there.
Yeah, she gave me a call and said, Mayor, I'm in town. I've got this program to help combat childhood obesity. I'd like to come talk to you. So she came into my office. In the first 30 seconds, I knew she was for real. She had a passion about her, a spark, and a plan.
This is my dream come true. Basically, this was just the one thing that I always wanted to do, was go back to culinary school, and I'm fulfilling my dream, and it's because of Lincoln Culinary Institute.
Keisha Cave, John Sullivan, and Aaron Janis found different and exciting ways to connect to the culinary world. But they all have a common bond that will remain with them forever: their experience and success at Lincoln Culinary Institute. Lincoln Culinary Institute gives you the foundation you need to enter into a culinary career with confidence. If you enjoy creating delicious and beautiful foods, then you are perfectly paired for a wonderful career opportunity in the culinary industry. Call Lincoln Culinary Institute to find out more information on how you can start on a new career journey. Our caring staff will help you with the enrollment process and answer all the questions you may have. We will assist you through the financial planning process and with student housing, employment assistance, or graduate placement assistance. If you want to truly stand out, you need the kind of comprehensive culinary training upon which Lincoln Culinary Institute has built its successful reputation. Lincoln, with its experienced, skilled, and passionate admission staff and instructor chefs, can help you create your own menu for success.
You know, this day and age, if you want to become a professional chef, you need the foundation and the building blocks that Lincoln Culinary can offer you.
It was the best decision I ever made. I never once regretted coming to this school. It was my aha moment, like, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to be in.
Join us again next time for Culinary Connection, brought to you by Lincoln Culinary Institute. How will you flavor your future?